Hi friends, today we are going to start with our new points, that is called the levels of abstraction. So first of all we have to understand what is the dictionary meaning of the abstraction. The act of obtaining or removing or hiding something from the source. This is the definition of the abstraction. The act of obtaining or removing or hiding something from the source. Suppose if you are having the one source of information, from that source of information what type of things you want to hide from the normal user, what type of things you want to remove from that source of information, and what type of things you want to get from that source of information. So this is called the abstraction. Database systems are made up of the complex data structure. So every database is having very complex data structure, and each and every time the normal user don't want to interact with this type of complex data structure. The user want the simple one, user interface. So that's why user interaction with the database, for such type of user interaction with the database, the developer hide internal irrelevant details from the user. So developer hides some complex data structure from the normal user. So this process of hiding irrelevant details from the user is called data abstraction. So in the data abstraction we are hiding some irrelevant details, or that is not useful for the normal user. That will be useful for the developer, that will be useful for the database administrator, but that information is not useful for the normal user. So we are hiding such type of information. So that hiding the information is called database abstractions. So there are three types of abstraction levels. First one is physical level, logical level, and the view level. The first one is physical level. When we are going to see the architecture of database abstraction, you will see the physical level is the lowest level of data abstraction. So whatever the abstraction at the lowest level is called the physical level. It tells us how data is actually stored in the memory. So in the physical level, it will having the information about how you are going to store your information on the memory. Suppose example, database administrator decide that which data should be kept at which particular hard disk drive, how data is fragmented, and where it has to be stored. So at the physical level, database administrator having their work, how your data is going to be stored on the hard disk drive, which hard disk drive, how data is fragmented, where it is to be stored. So that information is not useful for the normal user. That information is only useful for the database administrator. So we are hiding this memory locations information from the logical level users and from the view level users. So each and every level is having the different user. At the physical level, database administrator is the user. The next is logical level. The logical level includes the information that is actually stored in the database in the form of table. So in the logical level, whatever the information we are having, we are storing that information in the form of tables, means we are storing that information in the form of rows and column. By example wise, store the data of a student. Suppose if you want to store a data of student, that student table is having student name, age, mail ID, and roll number are the columns. In the column of student name, we are storing the name of student. At the age of column, we are storing the age of that particular student. In the mail ID, we are storing the mail ID of that particular student. In the roll number, we are storing the roll number of the particular students. So this is the logical level, and the user of the logical level is the developer of that database. The next level is view level. This is the highest level of abstraction. So maximum information we are hiding of that database. So whatever the database you are having, at that time the database having the highest level of abstraction at the view level. Only a part of actual database is viewed by the user. Only a part of actual database. So little one part will actually visible to this user. This level exists to ease the accessibility of the database by an individual user. So that normal user can easily access that database. This is the main purpose. The user view data in the form of rows and columns. So which type of views is available? In the form of rows and columns. Multiple view of the same database may exist. So one database is having the different view. We will explain by the example. User can just view the data and interact with the database. So user can view their data and interact with the database. Storage and implementation details are hide from them. This level tells the application about how the data should be shown to the user. So in this level, that database administrator will shows how data is shown to the normal user. The main purpose of database abstraction is to achieving the data independence in order to save time and cost required when the database is modified or altered. So what exactly the main purpose of database abstraction? To achieving the data independence. We want a data independently operate on each and every level without affecting the individual levels. So view level data not dependent on the logical level, and logical level data is not dependent on the physical level. They are the independent. Because of this independence, we are saving our time and cost whenever the database is modified or altered. Suppose if they are dependent on each and every level, then it is having it is not possible to modify, or it will take a lot more time. When it will take a lot more time, at that time your cost is also going to be increased for modifying your database. So because of this independence, we are saving our time with respect to modification of your database. We reduce our cost with respect to the database modification. Next point is, this is the view of data. So this is an architectural diagram for the database abstraction. So there is your database, your hard disk. This is your physical level, that is called the internal schema, then conceptual schema, and these are the different views. Okay, here are both diagrams are the same but having the different pictorial views. Let's say the example, we are storing the customer information in the customer table. So in your organization, you are having one customer and you are storing the information of that customer into the customer table. So what happened exactly at the physical level? This record can be described as a block of storage. So whatever the information you are having of your customer, that information stores at the physical level or at the hard disk as a block of storage in the bytes, in the gigabytes, or in the terabytes. These details are often hiding from the programmer. This information can only view by the database administrator. Okay, or he is the one who is eligible to modify that information. At the logical level, these records can be described as a field and attributes along with their data types. So which table belongs to which part of the information. So table is having fields and the attributes, means columns and rows along with their data type. Each and every column is having their own data types. Suppose if you want to store the name, the data type is character. If you want to store age information, at that time you require data type is number. So according to that, your field, your attributes and your data type, okay, the relationship among each and other can be logically implemented. Suppose if you are having the 10 tables in your database, so each and every table is connected with one another by having some relationship. Suppose the customer table is associated with the supplier, customer table is associated with the accounts. Okay, so we can communicate by using this relationship. The programmer generally work at this level because they are aware of such things about the database system. So database programmer generally work at the logical level. At the physical level, database administrator; at the logical level, the database programmer. At the view level, user just interact with the system with the help of GUI. You are having the graphical user interface. By using that graphical user interface, you are interacting with your database. Enter the detail at the screen. They are not aware how data is stored and what is stored. Such details are hide from them. Okay. So if you go through this website, you will get the different examples. So just I want to explain one example. Suppose you are having one registration form in front of you of any website. At that GUI, you are having the labels, and according to that labels, you are filling the blanks. Suppose the first line says first name. Write down your first name, middle name, and last name. The label is first name. In front of that label, you are writing down your first name. In front of your middle name, you are writing down your middle name. In front of your surname, you are writing down your surname. You are not having the information about on which table your data is going to be stored. Your only concern is about that in front of that label, whatever the question asked by that graphical user interface, you are providing the answer. The first name, you are providing the first name. Last name, you are providing the last name. But you are not aware when you click on that save button of that form on which table that information is going to be saved. So that information of placing on which table is having by that programmer at the logical level. So there is one student table or customer table having the personal information. That information catch from that GUI and it will transfer to that particular table. Okay, but at the logical level, the programmer don't have the knowledge at which place of memory that table is going to be stored. That information is having by the database administrator. So in this level, database complexity is going to be hide from one another user. The view level is having only GUI is answering the questions according to the label. At the logical level, they captures all the fields and stored in the table, and that table is physically stored or saved at the physical level in terms of the block of storage. So in this way we are storing our data into the database. The next point is schema and instance.